Hello. It is Lynx here, and today I will be reading Chapter 6, Confrontation and Confession from A Court of Your Peers and Your Mom by Cherry Bombka on AO3. Just as a reminder, this series has 8 chapters, and this is Chapter 6. We are nearing the end. And I apologize for the terrible audio quality from last week's video, but I had been using the bad mic on the bad headphones. So this one is using the good mic on the good headphones. I have decided I'm just going to post once a week, 4 p.m. on Fridays, because that's just easiest for me. So, without ado, let's get into it. Now knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that he has the love and support of his friends, Izuku steels himself to prepare for battle. The battle happens to be forcing a conversation with the boy he now knows he loves, who seems hell-bent on staying as far away from him as possible. In a deja vu moment remin- reminiscent of the other night, Izuku found himself marching down Katsuki's room once again. This time not pausing to hear if there were any other voices inside, Izuku knocked firmly. "Piss off, shitty hair. I already told you I'm not in the mood," came the rough voice Izuku had grown up with. Ignoring the knot in his stomach at the words, Izuku knocked again. Even if Kachan wanted to be with Kirishima, the silence and distance between them would not stand. Finally, the door swung open. There, in all his glory, was the beautiful blonde Izuku could not get out of his mind. He looked tired, like he hadn't been sleeping well. Izuku suddenly had to fight the urge to brush his fingers against the delicate skin beneath the boy's eyes. His mouth suddenly dried. "Kachan, I need to talk to you," Izuku stated. He had to react quickly as the door started to swing shut. He caught it with his toe and tried to push it back open. "Kachan, please," Izuku said louder, desperation in his tone. "Go away, Deku. I'm not in the mood," came a monotoned rasp. The muscular form retreated into his bedroom once again. "Katsuki Bakugo!" And the boy locked up. In all these years, Katsuki didn't think he'd ever heard his given name from Izuku's mouth until now. "Please, talk to me. I don't know what I did to upset you so much, but I'm sorry. For whatever it is, for whatever it was I said or did, I can't fix it if I don't know. And I won't know if you don't tell me." Izuku rushed out. Izuku rushed this out in one breath before he lost his nerve. "What are you even talking about?" Katsuki scoffed. "You've been avoiding me, Kachan. I thought we didn't do that anymore." It was a low blow, and Izuku knew that, but he needed to show Kachan he meant business. They were finally good again, and Izuku won't let their relationship fall apart again because the two of them have had the combined communication skills of a blueberry muffin. For a long moment, Kachan didn't say anything, and then Izuku saw his resolve physically crack, and he moved over to let Izuku inside. It was tense and silent for what felt like a lifetime, and then, "Kachan, I'm sorry, Izuku, They stop, and Izuku hasn't been able to keep himself silent a day in his life, so he bulldozes through. "Kachan, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I said or did to make you so uncomfortable. You felt like you had to avoid me, but I hate it. I miss you, and I want you back in my life, and I promise I don't care that you're gay. Or bi? I actually don't know, but the point is that I don't care. Not that I don't care. I just meant that it doesn't make me uncomfortable or want to be around you any less. And I also recently figured out that I'm probably one of those things too. Not to take anything away from you, but what I'm just trying to say is, Jesus Christ, Deku, breathe. There's no way that was supposed to be understandable, and you're gonna pass out if you don't take in some air." As Izuku finally paused to suck in a deep breath, part of what he said had finally sunk in for Katsuki. "Wait, what are you apologizing for? Wait, hold up. Did you just apologies? Wait, what are you apologizing for? Wait, hold up. Did you just say that you were gay?" Katsuki was doing Olympic level mental gymnastics trying to keep up here. That got Izuku to sink into himself a bit. "I don't actually know what I'm apologizing for, but I." "So then why are you apologizing?" "Because I clearly did something bad enough to make you hate me again. I can't stand it. Not again, Kachan. Please." Katsuki seemed to take a moment to process what Izuku was saying. Why do you think I hate you, Izuku? I know I haven't been around as much, but that's pretty par for the course for me. Not like this. Even at our worst, you were still around, and now you're just gone. And you're always running to Kirishima. And you didn't even tell me that you like someone and that someone is a boy. Not that you owe me anything. You come out at your own pace. I just thought you knew by now that you could talk to me about anything. And I clearly haven't been a good enough friend if you didn't know I meant anything. Some of the tension left Katsuki's shoulders by the end of that bit, softening him just a touch. You know that goes both ways, right? And that got Izuku's attention. What do you mean? Well, I'm pretty sure you just casually threw out your own gay awakening, and I don't recall you talking to me about that before now. Katsuki arched an eyebrow, driving home a point Izuku was slowly realizing. I I didn't know, not until recently. It's kind of been a lot. It's kind of been a lot, and I didn't even have my best friend around to keep me company. Katsuki looked away at that. Then I'm sorry too. Maybe their communication skills were improving from a baked good to something on par with a patisserie instead. A turnover, perhaps. Kachan, why didn't you tell me? I know you don't owe me anything, but why did you feel like you could? But why didn't you feel like you could tell me? What did I do? A pause, and then, you made me fall in love with you. And Izuku's breath left his lungs. You made me fall in love with you, and we both know that after what I did, I could never deserve you. You could never love me back. I just needed time to lick my wounds and try and get over it so that I wouldn't wreck our friendship again. You idiot! Came a breathless reply from Izuku. Excuse me? Came a low reply. I'm finally owning up to my shit. Finally taking accountability for all of the horrible things I did to you. Accepting the consequences of my actions for once. And you're calling me an idiot? Izuku smiled up at him now. Because you're forgetting one crucial bit in all of this. And what's that? Me. This slowed down Katsuki's rapidly increasing momentum. What does that even mean, Izuku? It's all about you. It always has been. But you left me out of that conversation. Don't I get a say in what I want and what I deserve? I forgave you a very long time ago, Kashan. And if you had included me in any of this, I could have told you that. It doesn't make it okay or right, but it does mean that we deserve a chance to grow together. And I deserve to be part of the conversation. I want us making these decisions together, not you making unilateral decisions about me without me. You talk to me every time. I'm sorry, came a raspy voice, the softest Izuku's ever heard it. I never actually said it, and I can't say anything else before I do. I'm sorry, Izuku, for all of it. A warm smile met him at full force. I forgive you, Kachan, and I love you too. All right, that was chapter 6 of A Court of Your Peers and Your Mom. It's super sweet and I love it, and I can't believe it's almost over. So, we have 2 more weeks of this series. It's so hard to do the mental gymnastics in my head. Who knows? Maybe I might, if I record enough stockpile, go back to my maybe just do thrice a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe? Question mark. I don't know. Um, but I just absolutely love this series, and hopefully I can get back to posting longer chapters soon because my room's almost done. I probably should be working on my room right now. Um, but it's fine. All I have left to do is under my bed. So remember to eat, sleep, drink your water, and take your meds. And when you sleep, go to bed at a reasonable time. You guys cannot clown on me because it is in fact still daylight out. I can see the sun. So, any gays, remember kids, be do and crime gay.